Well, actually, the trainer driver James Rattray will head to Clonmacnoise on Saturday night with 4 outstanding performers on the float. I caught up with James to discuss their prospects on Saturday night and also the effect the outstanding performance of Magician, trained and driven by his brother Todd, will have on harness racing in Tasmania following his outstanding performance in the Eureka. Well, James, we're going to kick off proceedings in the opening event. Boom, formerly with Dean Sinofskas, went over to Tasmania and back now with you. Very consistent type, and both runs have been very solid.
Yeah, happy with these 2 runs here, coming back from Tassie, and yeah, he's doing a great job, and he should be a nice Saturday horse for us.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's drawn out wide. His 2 runs, a second and a fourth, both behind Bubba Scrub, have been very tidy performances, but the draw on Saturday night, a little bit tricky.
Yeah, a little bit tricky, but I think the 2300 will suit him, and hopefully we can work out a good trip.
Got your old mate back in race 2, although he's drawn wide again where you've been bopping, but that shouldn't make a difference to him because he's got that gate speed.
Yeah, his first up run was great at Wagga. He went nice time around there, and he's seemed to come on again since that. So yeah, looking forward to having him back racing.
Yeah, he's becoming an old mile. Well, that's another strong race as well.
Yeah, it's a strong race and tricky draw, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
You're out in front, James. They've got to catch you.
Yeah, that's right. He likes rolling along in front, so let's see if we can get there.
James, I remember just prior to London to a Brick starting this outstanding run, his form was a little bit iffy, and after we had a bit of an interview about him, his form was still a bit iffy, but you said this horse has got plenty of potential and you've been proven right.
Yeah, he's just a beautiful horse and great temperament. Yeah, he was sort of learning how to go early, and yeah, had a few little wobbles, but yeah, lately, and he's come back real good after Queensland, and just going to give him a run before he heads down to Melbourne for a few features down there.
James, 7 wins from his past 9, and throw in a runner's up check as well. His only miss was in the New South Wales Derby.
Yeah, that was a bit disappointing. We sort of got it wrong at the start. First time he drew 1 there, but yeah, since that he's done a super job. He raced great up in Queensland, and yeah, hopefully we can get him ready for Melbourne.
Yeah, he's taking on older rivals on Saturday night.
Yeah, that's right. We had 1 trial last week, and we wanted to give him a run before he headed down.
Star Major goes around in race 6, the free-for-all, and once again overflowing with outstanding talent. This bloke deserves a win, and he deserves a bit of luck in running as well.
Yeah, he's racing great. Just his last few runs have been super. He had a long time off and took a long time to come back to it, but he feels really good right now.
When you look at his past few runs, James, runner up to South Coast Art and Mac Da Vinci respectively, then 4th beaten 2.5 metres by Spirit of St Louis, and on most of those occasions you've been left parked.
Yeah, that's right. He wants to run the grade a bit, and he can't really get to the front, but yeah, he's an honest horse, and he tries his heart out.
He's drawn a touch wide. You go forward once again?
We'll just see how they all come out.
Of those drives, James, which you feel is the best?
Oh, they're sort of all hopefully run money, I think. So yeah, happy with a lot of them.
What an outstanding performance by Magician, trained and driven by your brother Todd in the Eureka to run 4th behind Encipher. A long shot in the race, and many thought, well, should he be in the race or not? That he'd probably get lapped, but that was an outstanding performance.
That was a super run. Yeah, everyone was wrapped with him, and he come up here and trialled great, and his work at home was good leading into it, and we thought he'd run a great race, and he did.
Certainly a great shot on the arm for Todd's career, but it's a big boost to harness racing in Tasmania, having a horse come up here and perform against the best.
Yeah, exactly. It's great for Tas racing, having the lead up run into it, and being eligible for it, and yeah, I'm sure the next lot will match it with them too. So.
Well, James, do you think this now opens the door for potentially new owners to come into the sport with the running of the bow tie, knowing that there's a $2 million purse, hopefully potential new owners, and hopefully potential stars that may be on the mainland going over to Tasmania, being domiciled there and owned there?
Yeah, I think it's great for Tassie owners and Tassie participants, and yeah, just great for Tassie all round really, and they have a huge following, and it was great to see Magician run a good race, and yeah, just good for racing.
It's nice to know, James, that all that hard work a trainer puts into and the amount of money owners put into that, now that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow as far as the Eureka is concerned.
Yeah, it's, as we know, it's not an easy game, but yeah, have a bit of luck and get a nice horse. You sort of look to want to be in the feature races, and you know, if you get a nice one, you get that chance now. So.
You must be as proud as punch to have the race, the bow tie, named after your old mate.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. No, it's good for the family. Like raised and raced by us too. So yeah, no, it's good for both.
I may mention too, Matthew Howlett arrived over here, quietly spoken young man with Mickey Owen. Certainly, the horse wasn't disgracing his 2 runs here either.
No, he's raced great, and I think he's staying for a couple of weeks. So yeah, hopefully he gets a run the next 2 weeks.
Well, James, good luck on Saturday night, and hopefully things are going to be looking up bigger and brighter than ever for racing in Tasmania.
Thanks very much.